works. It's time for Hades. Just check some settings real quick, because I'm like, this is this game that I think it is. Subtitles, yes. Reduce the chances of losing the mouse while frantically trying not to die. Yes. Will apply time pressure during escape attempts. What? Instantly makes you tougher, more so whenever you die. Death is not so big a deal in the underworld. Try this if you find you're struggling, want to focus on the story, or any reason. Good to know. Good to know. I have that as an option. We'll bring music down and sound effects just a tad. Just so we can hear the voice better. Controls. Display. Images. Cool. Just get into it. What's this versus this? Progress saves automatically.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
So pretty, I'm in love.
Goodbye, Father.
Oh! Artaris. How about the audio if it's
To
okay?
hell with this place.
Okay. I might have to... I don't know if I have to move my face out of the way. We'll see, because I know people are going to talk. I don't want to be in the way.
Whoops. How'd that happen?
Wherever my mouse is, that's where the strike is. No. $51 out of 1?
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Ah. So left mouse and right mouse and space. Got it. Got it.
Heads up.
Oh, this is like Bastion again, which means it's gonna be difficult to keep an eye on chat.
There she is.
Nothing else?
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Dude, I like...
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
She's so pretty. Okay. I was like, I feel bad because people are like, excuse me, I'm trying to engage with you, streamer. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm being surrounded by monsters. Hi, Athena. Oh! Boons of Athena. Behold the peerless defense of gray-eyed goddess. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Press and hold to use your main weapon. Deflect turns foes against. Or you can cast damage foes in a small area. Oh, your cast damages foes. Retrieve, keep using it, turn foes back against them. Or dash deals damage and can deflect. I think this, because I imagine if I'm trying to run away, I would hope it does damage as I'm running away. Like Athena and Nyx engage after pretty mothers. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm excited to see Nyx because I'm like, I'm gonna say dash.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Dude, I love his little doggy armor.
Come on, let's fight.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you. Yeah, dash was a good choice. Ah!
Come die again.
Ow, spikes.
That'll do.
Gain plus 10.
Each exit has its own reward.
Oh, I don't know what's what though. You have something. The other one has pomegranate. I hope I chose right.
Louse.
Why is that sparkling?
Your dust. Okay. Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, so these are the boons. So what does the pomegranate do? Your special is stronger. Your abilities that can deflect also make foes expose. For 5 seconds, victim takes more damage when struck from behind, or resist damage from traps. Because I have a tendency to fall into them. So why is this shiny? Is it just shiny just to be shiny? Yeah, it looks like it's just shiny to be shiny. Alright, a key? Or purple gem. I don't know what the purple does. So I'm gonna say key.
They're armored. Hackathonic key. Wonder where I can use this.
Okay, I see sword thingy. Red cross thingy? Red cross thingy.
Not now. A centaur heart.
Like permanent or just it's a heal?
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Permanent. Okay, okay. Bots don't seem to give, but they're nice to break. Oh no, is this a boss? I saw a little skull under there.
Uh-oh. bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh. F him up! Well, thank you.
The fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Why is everyone so pretty? I didn't realize everyone was so pretty. Alright, your attack inflicts doom, which after a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead, slash middle, immediately deals damage. But I can only throw one at the moment, but I imagine if I could throw multiple casts, that could be chaos. Or, after slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. Ooh. Doom. Say doom.
The will to fight.
Press B for boon. How much stuff am I good? Alright. Whee!
Another key.
Okay. X thingy?
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Okay, hold on. Gold sack with a skull. Or horns. I'm sure as I go on, I'll learn what things do. Hold on. No, gold sack with horns is money. I see it down there.
Which way?
This way.
I think I hear the river.
Oh, hello.
Charon's shop.
Ah. Oh, so this is shop. Hi.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Oh my god.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
Okay.
That would be me.
Alright, so obviously I don't have enough money. I only have 89. So this is a boon message. That's permanent health upgrade. What is... I'm guessing heals? What happens when I die? I mean, it seems like you're supposed to die, right? Sure. Alright, bye, Ken. Sharon, sorry, I said your name wrong. Charon.
What do we have here?
Whatever this is. It's a type of currency. That's all I know. Low on health.
The underworld's power.
Pomegranate. What does the pomegranate do? Aw, still bad guys. Ah! The traps! No! No, I'm gonna die. Nope. Trying to get away from the traps.
A palm of power. Gods grant me strength.
Your attack inflicts doom. Oh, it levels up your stuff. Okay, so either I do more doom damage, or my dash does more damage. Change. I am dashing like nobody's business. I need health. I'm very weak. Health? Yeah, I did health, because I don't have much money. Oh, thank you. I was like, please don't make me fight.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Wait, can I talk to them? Oh, okay.
Feeling stronger.
Yay! Oh, why are they all scared? Ooh. He's scared of me. Blood thing. Blood crown.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
It's Meg! It's Meg! Hi, Meg!
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Oh, hi!
You like my whip?
Oh god! Oh god!
Worse than that.
Ah! No, get off the trap, Nina! Yeah, I figured as much.
You should have known better.
Alright, so what happens when you die? Like, do I have to redo everything? Do I keep my stuff? Like, what happens?
Damn it.
Alright, hold on, let me check my death for the last
I'm
game.
home.
The House of Hades. Alright, so hi.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Coma 2. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna just reset, start this anew. Time up, Poppy! I mean, I'm definitely like, hey, what's up?
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
God, everyone's so cute! Nyx in her fury, so her first kicked my ass.
Some of us more than others.
Okay, so I keep my purple and my keys. Is that Dad? Hi, Dad. Puppy. Wait, pet.
There's a good boy.
Oh.
Please.
You pet them. 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld Prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Oh, why?
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Hi, Dad.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Because each head has a different personality. I know, but it's just like, oh.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Okay, Dad, if you like rule all of Hades, granted with paperwork, give me a minute. I got this. Give me a minute. Also,
Back away from there.
hey.
A vast and intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
Hades and Have a Nice Death. Right, I was like, this is giving me Have a Nice Death vibes. And
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
Wait, relax?
No time to rest.
Oh.
You've returned.
Hello, who are you?
Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Wait, like talk to Dad again?
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Hold on. I'll talk to everybody, don't worry. I want to explore.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Ah, me.
You know I can hear you, old man. Not as comfy as it looks.
That's locked. I know, I saw somebody was down there. I'll get there. I just want...
How goes it, Shades?
House of Death, spoiled food. That's also locked. Boy.
If I sit down, I won't want to get
You
back
have
up.
come home.
Oh, who's this?
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
The little skulls on her are sad. Wow, I like the stars in her hair. Ooh, her earrings and everything. Pretty. Pretty. Here. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, I just noticed her hair. Her hair is open and like the night sky and looks like little raven wings. Oh, it's really intricate. Oh, damn.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Sorry, I saw that ghost with a smile face like, ee.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Then go.
Yes, mommy.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Use the mirror to grow stronger. Reflect.
Night and darkness guide me.
Oh. Reveal two new talents hidden inside the Mirror of Night or hidden inside you. Okay, so we want keys in purple. Got it. Death, Defiance, restore 50% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. Ooh. Or restore a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. Or deal bonus damage when striking foes from behind. I want this. And I'll get a little bit more of that, but I'm saving up my keys.
There.
Okay, so it is roguelike, but it's permanent. Okay.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
This looks quite clean.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
I can rest? Oh, I'll take a little nap.
Not even tired, thanks.
Okay, fine. No resting for us. I love this narrator. It's just like, pick up after yourself.
Okay.
Use to unlock a weapon.
Empty for now.
Here, even mortal companionship can be eternal. Give someone to earn this keepsake. Whatever this may contain remains discovered. Okay.
I need to track down more chthonic keys. I can escape through that pink window there.
Over here. Oh, wow.
Do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond.
Farthest chamber
Find a way up
reached.
to Elysium from there, and
15.
after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
Oh, so I was going through all this. Okay. Hi, Nina. How have you been? Oh, this game is so good. Hi, X! I've been good. I just had a bunch of stuff happen yesterday. Some good, some bad, some funny. But yes, you can thank lovely Cosplay Canada, also known as Tony, for getting us this game. Because we just finished the Coma 2 Vicious Sisters. So I was like, oh, I'm going to put this at the top of the queue. Because otherwise we wouldn't play this till October. So I was like, this is nice. This is nice. Because I was like, I loved Bastion. All right.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
What? What? Hold to fire, press Q to volley fire. While dashing. Press while dashing to dash strike. Alright, what's up, little man?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
Oh, I just did everything. But how are you doing, X?
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Real nice. I'll hang on to that.
I'm trying to do the...
Ah, you shot me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beat it out of him.
Nice one.
Whoops.
Bet I got you pretty good.
Okay. I don't think I'll be any good with this. Working a little too much, but that's fine. Oh, don't work too much. Gotta get Nino ready for Hades too. There's a second one. Oh. Okay. Don't think I'll be any good with this, but let's give it a shot. You never know. We might get some sort of boon that just makes me a badass.
No turning back.
Currently being worked on? Nice. That's the
Thunder. Is that?
That's the one with like the girl with the blonde hair, and she's got like a full arm thing. Ooh, it looks good.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Okay. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. Your special causes lightning bolt, or your cast is burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. Ooh. I'm gonna say cast.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Yeah, it looks like you play as Milano. No idea who that is, but I'm still excited. That's right, Nina. hello.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
I gotta remember, I have a bow and arrow, not a sword.
Witches.
Ah!
Do your worst.
I'm learning. Okay, it's only the pomegranate.
Power of Olympus.
There's even more damage now. just using my casting. I like this. I can see why they say it takes about 22 hours.
Get out. This
Yeah,
can
but-
unlock something back home.
Not really using my bow and arrow.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Get back.
Crashing waves. A trident. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Uncle number 2.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Thanks, Uncle. Alright, special deals more damage, knocks foes away. Oh, that's right, I forgot I have Q. Duh. Dash knocks them away. Your attack and special. Stronger the first 10 seconds in encounters. Also, like the first 10 seconds the door opens. I'm gonna say dash.
Looks like I caught a big one.
Ooh,
The power of the seas should be of help.
there's money, but what is this? Well, not money, it's a store. Huh?
Your Highness.
Who are you? Oh no.
Hey, Princette. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
I saw the boulder, the chains, and I was like, please don't let it be who I think it is, but it is! Ah, he's so nice. So strong.
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters. Let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
The little shocked ghost. It really offers a healing, darkness. Your life, lose it all for an express trip. Oh, what? Lose it all for an express trip back to the House of Hades. Used to permanently grow stronger. Or for purchasing items during escape attempts. All of it is lost on death. I'll take darkness.
Most excellent.
Cheers, mate.
71? Ah, mwah, thank you. Have fun with your boulder.
See you again, right?
Dude, I will gladly take the 71. Also.
They absorbed my blow. Set.
Hand it over. Oh no. Wait! They're both bosses. But who is this person? We'll find out.
Hey, lads.
Oh, I was like, what happened? He's still here. I thought he somehow died in the other one. Alright, Nyx's mommy, and she created the Furies, and they are sisters. Does that make them our sisters too? At least she created them in our world. Maybe?
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Pretty. Special is stronger with a 20% chance to deal critical damage. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical, and your foes take damage when your thing is stuck in them is dislodged. Free from slain. Dislodged damage. I like that, because then it's like, if it hangs out in them.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
Let's go. It's Family Feud.
You're nothing.
Bro, the fact that he gave us 70, I was like,
Now what?
ooh. Shopping or pomegranate of power? Power. Because his stuff goes away when you die. What's up? Ah, what?
The power
Alright.
of the gods.
More damage. Dash deals more damage, or exit will. Yes. Because honestly, I'm using the fudge out of that. Give me a key! I'm ready. Oh, traps.
Wretches.
Yeah. Traps, avoid the traps. No! I touched a trap.
Look what I found. I can use this to unlock a weapon.
So what I'm thinking is, since this is possibly something that's going to take a while to do, if I do it off stream, I'll probably record it so if there's any, like, mods or new interactions besides, like, just, I'm grinding to get keys! Oh? There you are. Oh! Ah!
There.
Eh. Oh, right as I got hit. It's fine. Alright. Health. Shopping man. I do shopping man, he could heal me, which might let me last longer. Alright, shopping man. Gotta stream all those possible, exactly, every possible encounter.
Let's shop.
Hi, buddy.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
Okay, so his name is Care-On. Not Karen. Care-On. Love it.
Brilliant.
Alright, so that's health. That's permanent. But I do have enough for a boon. But we are about to fight a boss. But power. But health is important. Do you think you're that good you can dodge? I'm...
Pleasure doing business.
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
There we go, my attacks inflict doom. Your special inflicts doom. Or after slaying a foe, your next attack or special does more damage. Ooh, special is Q. And it seems to do more doom damage. Yeah! Best of luck to us. I wonder if something's gonna happen over here eventually. Bye-bye, Charon. Oh no.
Hello.
You're wounded, Zagreus. How unbecoming of a god. Not to mention that I have the upper hand.
Hey.
I figured I'd give you a head start this time, so I let the wretched shades bludgeon me repeatedly along the way.
No!
Fool. If you were half dead already by the time you get to me, what hope can you possibly have for what lies ahead?
Sister, no! Don't do it! I missed! Keep your distance, Nina! No, the trap! Oh my god, traps are gonna be the one that end me. Where's my little thing? Does she still have it? Nope, there it is. In the distance. Ah! That's okay though. We did really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep track of my deaths, even though it's like you're supposed to die. But it's like, no, let's see how long it takes you.
Cheers for that, Meg.
Yay! I only have 3 keys, but that's okay.
Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
I haven't. Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
Oh? Hold on, I want a pet puppy.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
No, baby. Right.
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All 3 mouths full and happy?
And Hypnos. Or Uncle. Right, I was like, oh? Don't know.
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Oh?
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Renovate? The riches buried underneath the earth are as innumerable as the souls of the dead. Added chamber restores some health amid the gloom. House contractors offering this particular renovation free of charge, an otherwise inaccessible location to found in the ever-shifting underworld. Your life total, lose it all for express trip. I'm already here.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay. So work orders. Chambers may contain an infernal trove, treasure chests worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them. Makes the fate's prophecies come to pass. Chambers may contain urn! Finally, the mud. I was like wondering, there's gotta be something with these pots eventually. Thank good old. Oh wow. Oh yeah! I could decorate the fudge out of this place. Enhances the viewing area of the west wall. Bed chambers. Pool and a rug. Okay. Alright, I'm here for it. Dad!
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
I got it, Dad. Ooh, also, your eyes are red. My eyes are red-green. Who's Mom?
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
What's up, bro?
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
Okay, so I imagine the rooms I unlock will unlock all this stuff. Huh? Mom! I mean, I don't think you're my mom, but you could be.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
Thanks, Nyx. You're the best. Sorry, I'm pulling down my socks. It's getting hot now.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Oh.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Again? Still locked? Yeah, it's closed. Alright! Go again. Oh, it's my room first. Hello, Rue.
I can do anything.
Stores, instead of dying, perform one additional... Hold on, that way. Now here's the thing, though. I won't count the first death. It has to be a full death, full send to House of Hades. This is really nice. I like this. Because every time I go through a room, I heal. Need more keys.
Can't sleep.
Sparkling in my room. All right, we're gonna go.
Hey. Hey, ya.
I'm saving my keys.
You're pretty quick, you know, boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours and keep 'em guessing. Don't let 'em catch you standing still.
Thanks, Skelly.
Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess.
Save my keys. Or see what this is about.
Open up. Aegis, shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
You be careful with that one, boyo.
Alright. Hold, press to bash. Hold to defend. Q to throw. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Time to go.
I think we're gonna make it to the same level as before.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer. Enchantments for my weapon.
Oh, nice! Your attack hits twice, but does not knock foes away. Deals 50% a larger area, or your bull rush deals 400% damage to armor.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Get out of my face. Hello, Sparkle?
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Yeah, try and
Built
stab
to
me.
ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Right, +3, not bad.
That was for last time.
I like that. I like that he calls him out where he's like, whoever killed him last, he's like, you. That you bone.
Let's fight.
this? Zeus?
That shield of yours called Aegis. Why, in fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course, but how you found it you shall have to tell me once you're here.
In my room. Special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. Yes. Yes.
The might of the heavens.
I'm gonna be a menace again. Let's go. I have time. In Orpheus, his parents are Zeus and Persephone, but his earliest mention, his parents are Hades and Nyx. Ooh? 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 Wait, so where, I mean, if it's not Nyx, it's let's say it's Persephone. Where's Mom? Mom? Dad's trying to keep me out.
Here they come.
Ow, the traps.
Phew.
Permanent health or... Nyx is his stepmom. I accept. Ooh, it's locked, whatever it is.
Oh, it's her.
Whatever that is, it's locked.
It must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
After Daddy. Clothes. You can be hot with clothes on. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak for at least 4 seconds. Victim deals at least 30% less damage. Your dash deals damage and inflicts weak. Or any heart chamber rewards are worth more. Go with the dashing.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Money man or key? Key. Boba and cake all out? Mm-hmm. Have some time. All depends on what philosophy of Greekism you follow. Right. But I'm just like...
Brimstones.
Brim gone. Jesus, laser beams of death!
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Right. Is it the 2 boys?
Brimstone. Just great.
Mr. Peeps!
Giant evil crystal then.
God.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Hello, Rip! Sorry, I was fighting a giant crystal boss thing, but how are you doing? Heck yeah. I'm doing good.
They basically turn into big crystals.
I'm doing good. We're playing Hades because wonderful Tony gifted it to us after we defeated the Coma 2 Vicious Sisters, which, oh my goodness, that game was tough. I'm doing alright. We had some tests done yesterday. We're gonna have some more tests done in August. Boy drama, which it's just funny, because I can't wait to share the tea with the other people that are like involved in this whole thing. So I was like, hey, his reply was too long to screenshot, so I'll just share it the next time we hang out. And they were like, oh, tea? What? You get a haircut? I did. Thank you for noticing. I pretty much trimmed up my bangs a bit. Shaved the side of my head. Because I was like, I miss feeling the wind on my flesh. But yeah. And it's pretty much like, because I'm letting essentially the top grow long so I can braid it. But I'm like, what is it? Yeah, so it's bangs, long side, and then it's super short, but it's enough to be put into a ponytail. Thank you. I did it all by myself.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. Special deals more damage. Your weak effects are more potent. Or your weaks have a longer duration. More damage. More damage. My boy Sisyphus. Thank you, Rip. I like having my head shaved. But I was like, I want it long again. But I was like, you know what? I miss my high school look where I had long side, like I had side bangs that went like past my top shelf essentially. And then bangs and then just like this was all down. So I look like a straight anime character. So I was just like, I miss it.
That's
like,
what
oh.
I think it is.
Who says I can't do it again?
You know, Prince Ed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late is all.
Yeah, it's just like, I miss it, so I'm just slightly updating it. Because I'm like, if I can... Because I know how to braid, but like trying to French braid hair that you can't see is a little difficult, because it's like, alright, you're trying to work the bangs into long, into short hair, so you know, you gotta layer it. So I'm like, if I can figure out how to braid, oh, gonna look sick! You're trying to grow your hair out too? Nice, nice.
Well, something's just about always a mess back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
What kind of look you going for? You're just like, I'm growing it out. 'Cause let me tell you, the growing it out part is like, because you're like, you see it get to a stage and you're like, I don't like it. I want it to go back, and it's like, no, just let it grow.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Oh no, Rip. Ooh, a slick back. Nice, nice. Alright, healing. I don't want an express trip. Give me this again.
Certainly, Highness.
51, I'll take it.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Wait, there was something shiny in there. No, I missed it. I didn't see the sparkle until it was too late. Damn it.
More to fight. Coin from the dead. Shiny.
$100, I'll take it. Shop.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh, Well of Charon. A sample of the Stygian boatman's infinite collection is available to those prepared to pay. Oh, okay, okay. Well, are there any other barbers you could look at, or a friend that you can trust to snip your hair? Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop healing. Yes. Oh, but the duration's only for 3 encounters. Or instantly gain money, or 6 encounters. I'm gonna take money. I'm a little low on health, so I'm gonna say this.
Oh no.
You're not going anywhere.
Hello? Dad?
Then here we go.
I just gotta survive! Ooh, they're strong! Don't step on the traps, Nina!
So close.
Ah! Ah!
Enough.
There.
Nice. I'll probably just go to a salon. That's fair. Ooh, salon or barbershop? Because I know some are different.
Pests. Nice.
Ooh, hello. Is this food? Yes. Hand over the food.
Where now?
Shopping. Boon. Boon. Where women get their hair cut? Okay, yeah.
Delicious.
Cast does more damage. Your dash deals more damage. Casting. Casting. Another boon. Let's see. Salons, though, tend to be fancier. Women get hair did at both. I'm going with stereotype. Why some men tend not go there. Also, you have Portal games. I think I have a Portal game. I think I have Portal 2 on PC, and I know I have the other Portals on 360. But, like, I haven't touched Portal in a minute. So much thinking. So much thinking. And I'm like, I just miss smashing. Because though they're 1 GP right now for both on Steam. don't say. I'll say this. When I go to barber shops, because most of my hairstyles I tend to be masculine, so they know how to do it. Instead of being like, we're here to make you look gorgeous, which is totally fine if you want to look gorgeous. Because I know the few times I go to the salon, when I'm like, hey, shave my head, they're like, they put on like a 3, and I'm like, no, no guard. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. So, you know, but then again, it's like, it's, you know, traditional salons. It's, you know, for women with long flowing hair and layered and coloring and all that. And I'm like, no, just shave my head. And if you make a mistake, that's fine. It adds to the punk vibe. So in order to get more of the punk vibe, I actually go to beautician schools, like where they train people. And it's great because the teachers are like, you want a what? You want a Chelsea Hawk? Fantastic. You get over here. And the person's like, I'm doing what? And they're like, you're going to shave her heads, but the back's going to be a mohawk, but she's going to have bangs in the front and sides down it. You're going to have a great time. And the student's like, and I'm like, perfect. If you mess up, it's fine. It adds to the punk look. So it's just like, I go to schools because 1, you teach them how to do hair, and 2, it's generally cheaper. Another reason to go to barbershops. Barbershops tend to be cheaper than salons because they put in all the fancy products. You get effed over every barbershop you go to. Man, Rip, I'm sorry you got shitty barbers. Not bad, bro. Then again, it's just barbers here in Texas. All right. Oh, just straight here's a fruit? No fighting? Oh, nice.
Good enough to eat.
Special deals more damage. Cast more damage. Dashing. Dashing. Just the 2 boys? Nope.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
I've been to like 17 the last 5 years. All of them butcher me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go to a salon then. Because I'm like, the salons here butcher my hair, but the barbers have been great. Minus, you know, also the schools are great. But yeah, definitely go for the opposite. Also, is faith the unholy trinity worth? I don't know. Is that a game?
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Sounds like a game. Hold on. Faith, the unholy trinity? Oh, it's that survival game. I have not played it yet, but I have heard good things. So, yes, especially if it's on sale.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Oh god, here we go.
Beg me for mercy, fool.
You wish, Mac!
Crushed.
Traps.
Blood and darkness.
Oh! Ah!
Knock myself open.
That's right, I have 1 justified! Ah!
Not you.
here.
What? Ah, she got me.
Next time we'll pan it out just like this.
God, she's strong. Yeah, no, she's strong. Yeah, it's just gonna be grinding, essentially.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
I need more coins. More keys. What you got?
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Thanks.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Pathetic.
Ah! Thanks, Dad.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
Cough of Meg.
Hey boy, just me again. Here to report it's pretty dangerous out there even without you on guard duty all the time.
The venerable Hound of Hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken prince's platitude, knowing full well the underworld is not as vigilantly guarded as in ages past.
Okay, so how do I get that money?
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
It's hot now.
What's that there? Something from the Fates?
Great Hall. Okay, yeah, so how do we get this money? Maybe when you beat, like, a big boss.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her even without something like this.
Guessing that's like the little assistant. You have nothing to say to me? Still talk
We
to
shall
you.
discover what you seek when it is time.
Okay.
Thank you, Nix.
Sparkle. Sparkles. From one additional dash. Deal more damage. Attacking from the side. Well, this is all I have at the moment, so might as well.
I think that should do it.
What's up, Skelly?
Hitting a while out there, boyo? Hey, I know the feeling. You just keep at it, though. You're getting tougher, getting smarter. Between the two of those, I'm thinking you'll pull through soon enough here.
Appreciate it, Skelly.
Alright, I'm going back to my sword.
Stygius, blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Oh, I didn't know I could add that special. Alright.
That'll do it.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really. All right, one more time.
Wait! I just died, didn't I?
That sound.
Is that the... No.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How
It
they're
is.
going, look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Diana says, why? They just made everyone very pretty in this game. I was like, bro, are you wearing a garter belt? What's happening? Your attack inflicts hangover. For 4 seconds, victims keeps taking damage. Effect can stack up to 5 times. Ooh, or wafting fumes briefly stun foes in the area. Nah, I like this. I like the attacking.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's gonna work great. Alright, I see no sparkles. This is a This is all our gay awakening if we already have it. I mean, I don't even know when mine happened. I don't know when mine happened. I think I just came out queer. Cause like, thankfully, I grew up in a very like, nice, progressive household. Like, there never was a like, boys have to be with girls and girls only can like boys. Like, I think because my mom was so like, anti-girly, because she's like, I don't wear dresses, I don't like makeup, I don't like pink things, you know, she's like, I like to work hard, you know, I gotta put my hands in mud to work, I gotta put my hands to work, you know, like, very, like, independent, rough, tough woman. So, like, you know, if we were like dresses, she's like, alright, cool. If we were like pants, she's like, alright, cool. So maybe that's why, like, it just never was in our household of, like, you have to be this way. They're like, no, she's like, do whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody. And I was like, I kissed a girl, and she's like, alright. Like, I kissed a boy. And she's like, alright. That boy or an islander life? Oh god, crystals.
There's something.
That key. Ooh, we're back to 3. I need 2 more keys.
Numbskulls.
Ah! Ah!
Should fetch me something.
Of indigenous and islanders on the queer spectrum, either two-spirit or otherwise. Well, I don't know if the Chamorros are. I really don't know the Chamorros' view on, here. I haven't really heard anything, but then again, they didn't really teach us a lot of the history. Oh. But then again, it's like you also gotta think, it's a big Catholic population too. But my mom doesn't really like the church, so woohoo!
Nix's power.
Diocese again. I feel like probably are, but it's like, I know there was a big Catholic, like, vibe on the island, which, you know, they're not super all about, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know how it happened.
Come try me.
Okay, does decent damage.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, your cast lobs, large explosive, bursts into a festive fog. Damage. Ooh, your dash causes hangover several times where you started. Ooh! I'm gonna say... this. Let's see. Maybe they were before the church arrived because the Catholic Church here tried to stamp out 2 spirits along with the indigenous people. Right? I was like, they could have been. Ooh, weird. Okay, I know that's money, but I don't know what this is. Is this keepsake? Keepsake? Looks like keepsake.
Bottle of nectar. Who should I give this to?
It's the item I give to get a keepsake. Oh. Okay. Oh no.
I thought crystals were supposed to be pretty easy.
Oh, I could have gifted it to him while it was. Ah! Oh, hi!
Vincelikas Chiert X33 OOH des LFG.
Hades, Hades. Hi, Vince. Thank you for the opals. Yes, we are playing Hades because the lovely Tony gifted it to us, and we finished Coma 2 Vicious Sisters. So I was like, cool. We did that. And then a dev was like, play this demo. And I was like, cool. And it's really good. And for an alpha, it has a lot of content. Highly recommend. Where is my button? Highly recommend. Boop. That. Playing Aloft. Highly recommend it. They currently have a demo out. And there's a lot of content. You could explore 1,000 islands. But yeah, we're playing Hades because it was gifted to us. So I was like, we're going to put it at top of the queue. But how are you doing, Vince? I want the fog to do more damage. Wait, the fog can damage me too? Oh no, I just do less damage if I'm in the fog. Or my special inflicts hangover. Let's go with this.
Took me right up.
Hammer? I'm doing okay. I've only made it to Meg so far, but we're doing alright. Hello, Hammer.
It's just the edge I need.
Meg keeps being an evil stepsister and pushing her shit in. About to tidy my place, and then I think about if I should go live since everyone is at RTX or TwitchCon Paris right now. Ooh, yeah, that's right. That's happening. Maybe you watch people that are streaming TwitchCon Paris to be like, the European TwitchCon worth the money? Because it seems like it's really fun. I mean, we had fun. You'd have more viewers for those not at either. That's true, because they're like, no, but they might be watching people that are streaming the thing. Your attack restores 2 per hit, but have 60% less. Your attack deals 300 damage to armor. I would have less health. Go with more. Or this.
That should do it.
60% less health? I think that'll kill me. Isn't being streamed this year again. No, I'm saying people that are at the event are streaming. You know? Like, there were people streaming at the other con that we were at last year. like this. I like that. Ah, crystal beam of death!
Darkness.
Alright, let me check you out.
Where to?
Slain foes have a 15% chance, 3 encounters. You deal more from behind, 6 encounters, 6 encounters. Well, this really is the only thing money's for.
Should be useful.
Just put it all up a tab. Alright, Key or Karen. Sorry, Karan. Keys. But I could give him a thing. Nah, I need keys. Keys are important. Gee, Christ. Ah!
To a weapon.
2 keys. Ooh. Ability upgrade. Or more health. More health!
5 foot
Ow!
2, eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has
anybody seen my girl? Hi, Diggins! Welcome home. Thank you for the opals. We are doing okay. We still haven't defeated Meg, but we're getting stronger. Oh, Got it. Yeah. I was like, I see what you mean now. Need health. Oh, sweet. It's
Must be
just
the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home. Centaur strength.
is this really the fountain? Hold on. How do I get to that sparkle over there? Hold on. There we go.
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And not a moment too soon.
So, I just...
That's better.
God, yes, I'm so glad I went here. Health upgrade? Or ability upgrade? Ability upgrade. I need to defeat Meg!
That's what you get.
Ooh, these little ones need to go.
Good enough to eat.
Alright. Your cast lob's large explosive that bursts. Your special inflicts. Your attack inflicts more seconds. Or more damage. I'm gonna say that. But I saw a sandwich drop over here. See no sparkles. I know a girl that took over a year to beat this game. What? Diggins! What? A year? No! No! Don't say that. Don't say that. Why did it take them a year? I mean, I already told Tony I plan to grind off stream, you know, because gotta keep playing to get stronger. Oh, sweet, it's just a straight. I did it again.
Ah, it seems to me you've had yourself a spot of lady trouble lately. Isn't that correct, nephew? I mean the Fury down in Tartarus, of course. You're going to let her keep on bossing you around?
Maybe. But you're a gaming god. Am I, though? I will admit, we did surprisingly well with Coma 2 versus the first Coma. Alright. Your dash damages foes in an area, knocks them away. Your attack and special... Ooh. Yeah, see, where do I get that? For house contractors, where do I get gemstones? I do like the dashing.
see God's might.
Oh god, I'm facing her next, aren't I? Ugh. Oh no, Tony.
Hey there, Meg.
Alright. Going to defeat her
There you are again.
for Tony.
Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
Fight me.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Didn't work.
You better run.
Woo! Woo! No trap! No!
But it's becoming increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer. I am small.
Not a scratch.
Come on for Tony!
Impossible.
I did it. The ancient blood.
Hey! There you go, Tony! I'm here for the chaos and fun. Happy to provide. Oh, finally defeated her.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Battled out of TARDIS and Stygian Bade. Let's go! Alright, just making sure there's no, like, shiny spots to be like, oh, this is her domain, you kicked her ass. No kind of thing. Okay. Meg, gone. Alright, this is the furthest we've ever gotten, so... No!
How did you...
Get out of here, Papa! Alright, yeah. Give me my health. Shiny.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I don't have the ability yet where it puts money in my pots. All my pots are still empty.
I barge where I please.
Sell?
Can wash away my boons.
No! I like my boons. My boons got me this far. Why would I get rid of them? Alright. Instantly. Yes!
Just what I need.
Finally. Okay, so I get the stuff from Charon. Enter a chamber or do more damage. I need health. To be honest, I need health. Alright, off we go!
Never been this far.
Yay! Whee! Oh god. Here, see, I show you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Nothing in my pots. My pot's head. Oop, hello?
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegathon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
Okay.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
I was... Hmm? Oh, embark. Okay, I was trying to get close to that. Oh, wow. Oh,
It's nice and warm out here, I'll give it that.
Whoa. Oh, pretty. Alright. Off I go. Whee!
Slam dancers.
It's a lot of water. can knock him in the fire?
For safekeeping.
Oh, the little bones. Yeah, see, my urns be empty. Hey, what's going on over here? You're making biscuits. Don't stand into magma. In an Austin Powers accent. Okay, either Charon or... Is this the speed boy?
Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, let me go back to the Pokemon.
Bone rakers. Next up. Gust of air. This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some... Or you can dash more times in a row or hold cast to fire in rapid succession. Now this! I need help!
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
Zeus? Or 2 boons? Hold on, can I get 2? It is a boss though, but it's 2. I'm going. Hello?
Need to pick a favorite.
Oh no. Hmm.
Thankful for the gesture there.
Your boons with knockaway effects also rupture foes. Victim takes damage while moving. Deal more damage when slamming foes into barriers.
Why do it to me like that, Zagman? I thought we were close as grapes upon the vine, but I was wrong?
No! Don't be mad!
Sorry, Dionysus. That will bring him over.
It's okay, that's a fight!
We're not finished. Oh no!
Ah, got me. He got me!
To sour the occasion like this, Zag, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah. I thought I could choose both. I didn't realize I had to pick one.
I can't get used to that.
Well, now I know. Give it to a friend. In honor of Tony, I'll give it to Nyx first.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
Alright. Just to make sure, I don't give it to anyone
Such
else.
a shame.
No!
Wonder where
Nyx!
Nyx went.
No! Next! She's not here. God damn it, I was gonna give it to her. I give it to Hypno?
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
It was Meg.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Wait, can I give it to Meg? Just in case, like, it's one of those things where... Okay, I can't give it to her.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Alright, Uncle! B.
Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Whoa, 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 you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
Othnic coin purse. What was the little +1?
Hail. You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What do you have for me?
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
C to open. Keelys. Learn more by having conversations with the Keelys. Undiscovered. Learn more by having conversation. We're at 3. Learn more. Learn more. Yeah, I'm talking to everybody. Underworld. Oh god, yeah. This is gonna be a grinding. By accepting boons. I guess I should just learn to pick one and roll with it. By having conversations. Oh, yeah, we got one, yay. By having okay. Okay. Papa. Others of note. Arms. By slaying foes? Oh, so I do have... How many more do I have to kill? So they're saying our Calgary Stampede is going to hit record numbers of attendance in the hundreds of thousands of people every day. Oh my goodness, why so many? Alright, let's go talk to my boy.
You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right. You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
Does people want to party now that the panty is over? Oh. Yes? Papa?
What did I tell you, boy? Ever wasteful of your time and mine. How fares my underworld, hmm?
Alright.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
Alright. Chambers may now contain an infernal trove. Or switch keepsakes between underworld regions. An enhancement to some part. Artifacts of power symbolize the bond between drunk souls. Okay, so this is if you have multiple keepsakes and if you want to switch between. Okay. This is cosmetic. 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 See, this is what I need. Chambers may contain urns with 5 money. I'm gonna say this. Definitely.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
And then we'll
You
save
did
money.
not listen to him, contractor.
Yeah, and then we're gonna save up for this if we can. That unlocks something you could not do without it. This is okay. I was like, I only have 1 keepsake right now.
No time to rest.
See no sparkles. It's the large outdoor show, around 42 concerts and all the rides, all in 10 days. Wow. Oh. Well, that sounds like fun. Don't get lost and don't die. Unlock.
Show me something new.
Boiling blood. Deal bonus damage to foes within them. Temp rank. Raise your supply. Yes. Twice now. Pew, pew.
Felt that, I think.
10 keys, dang it. Like Anime Expo had so many people.
Skelly. What's up, boyo?
What's up, man?
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
Ah, you come to the right place regarding that there, pal. It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know. There's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Got something new to try.
Rank. Clear 25 encounters with this to rank up. Oh. Once per escape attempt. Sure.
Should help.
Posted a pic in general chat of last night.
Coronact hungers.
Take a look. I guess that means I have to now try to defeat the entire area with what I have. Lord. So many notifications. Discord. Discord. General chat. Oh my god. Last night was a movie, 3 stages, over 85 acts. Russ kicked off 10 days of music at Stampede and stuff. Oh my god. So many humans. Ugh. Ugh, too many people. Too many people. God, if I lost a friend in there, I'd be like, nope, I'm done. Alright.
My blade.
What exactly does Titan blood do? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna try another run with this, because I want to see something. Sees the crowd goes home? Yeah.
Again.
I'll do it.
Lord Poseidon.
Oh, did I count that death? 'Cause that was 4. Oh, I did. No! -1!
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Oh, what's this?
Your call makes you surge into foes while impervious. Sorry, call? Press F for an Olympian's aid. If you have such a boon, use 1 stock of your God gauge, or all 4 stocks for a much stronger effect. I would be invulnerable to damage.
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
Press F to use call. Well, let me get somewhere.
Back to dust.
Okay. See if I can manually do it. -4. Let's go. attack steal, rust steals, or your attack restores, but you have. I'm gonna see. Oh!
Grows stronger.
Yep, nope, max health. Yep, oh god. I'm gonna die.
That is an ominous-looking portal on the ground right there.
It's locked.
More, huh?
So you need a certain amount of health? Okay. I don't have enough health to do it.
Where now?
More health, please. Don't know what that portal was, but cool.
More wretches. I'm empty.
Okay. Ish. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh no.
I'll break you again.
You got this. Thank you.
My kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count. I am most impressed.
Thanks, Ares. Attack inflicts doom special or dash creates a blade rift. Slash your metal vortex rapidly. Yeah. Rift damage. Hit. Doom damage. Money! Alright, it's you guys. Hey.
Gemstones. Claiming these.
See? What? Learn more by collecting gemstones. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, deep within the unfathomable pits of Taurus lies the remains of the Titans, who once ruled all over. Few traces yet remain due to them. Yet those traces seem to exist in a terrible power possess. Okay, but what do I do with them? What do I do with the blood? Entry complete. Oh, nice. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna go to him. Because he might have gemstones for sale. And maybe health upgrade? After Megs, it's all GG easy. Pff, we'll see. Hi, buddy.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Look at your little space. It's cute. All right, I have 217.
Should come in useful.
Nothing comes freely for the mortals on the surface, nephew. And from the sound of things, it isn't any different with that Charon character.
Yep. Alright, special deals damage, dash deals damage. Boon with knockaway effects. It's a dash.
On my authority.
Alright, bye, Charon. Ah, damn it.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Hi.
That oaf Poseidon spoke to you already, didn't he? All bluster, muscles, and bravado, that one. I'm glad you're not the type.
Yeah. Cast is wide, short range inflicts weak. Damages fall around you and say
Love it.
yeah. Increase my damage. Right, that's the only door? Okay. I need another key.
Must be one of those infernal troves.
Okay, see what they mean now. Not a fan of how short my range is now with this, but oh! Restore up to 100 health points. I'm at max, sure.
Open up.
Stop him, wretches.
Wait, what? Ah!
You lot, huh?
Incompetence.
Oh, I see.
Better.
Okay, I see. Cool.
Cheers, father.
Yeah, no. Next, Dad.
Can't do that. She'll keep me going.
Yeah. Got pomegranate power. I only have 90 bucks, so power. Yay, just a straight palm of power, thank you.
Delicious.
Alright, your attack inflicts doom, your dash deals damage, or your call. It's more of an impact. Or damage, please. No. No, this isn't Meg. I'm not ready.
I'm here, Meg.
Shit.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
Fine.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
How much dialogue do you have?
No, no, no.
To hell with you.
Who?
Come closer, Zagreus.
Ah!
Decided I'll ride the wave, nephew.
How did you...
Ah!
Requesting backup now.
Justified. Hello.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
Ah! No, dash out.
Hades,
Get out of here, Meg.
Yes.
Well, fortunately we lost our death to fight here, so. Oh, yep, there's a sparkle. Sparkle that teases us. Shopping, selling. I ain't selling nothing. Store up, gain a random item offered from the well, or something.
What do I get?
Discovered Iris Bangle. Okay, Shiny's just taunting us. Iris Bangle, which is this. So you deal 50% damage striking undamaged foes. I want to waste my money since I know my attacks can heal me. Oh, there it is.
The path from Tartarus is finally laid bare. Far above, the heat from Phlegethon, the river of flame, is faintly felt already, even as its dangers lie in wait.
Lovely. Closer to the surface. Hot up here.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Oh, I just noticed that little skeleton over there was crying.
Or until I crush their bones to dust. Wave makers.
I'm trying to get over there to you.
See ya.
Oop. Oh. What got updated? Oh, just if I go to one of his. Okay. Anything fancy here? His shop. Hard to meet it. Let me go to the shop.
Onward.
Poor little guy, right? He's just like, hey.
Skull crushers.
Oh, I thought I was shopping. Ah. Oh my god! Whoa! Ah! Lovely. Rather not have to worry about that while I'm trying to fight.
All clear.
Thought I was going to his shop. Why am I getting bad guys? Oh. Oh! His shop is the bag logo. Done. Well, do you want his shop or do you want purple? Give me the shop. I need to be stronger. Also, I haven't seen his
shops.
His lava shop yet.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegathon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
Oh, I want to talk to you. Okay, hold on.
I'll pay for that.
Hey, what's with that Charon, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Alright, special hangover. Using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. Like, does it stack? Gain whenever you pick up receive one now. Give it. Give it. Give.
Looks like a good badge.
Can! Do I give it to our boy? Because I don't encounter him too often. Or do I save it for Nyx?
Always hits the spot.
Rush up this one. Do I give it to him? Or save for Nyx? Sorry, we're saving it for Nyx. I like that his little hand is out though, like he was ready for it.
Why, it's the barge of death.
The what? Ah! Hello? Oh no.
Ready for them. Why you? Lady Aphrodite.
Alright, see? Okay, so cool. So it's just gonna keep that. Alright, I just wanna
In the name of Hades.
must make mom happy. We're working on it. Special deals more damage. Your inflict effects are longer or your weak are more potent. It's not much of it. I would say more potent. No, because it only deals less damage.
That's the farthest I've come.
Is it? Yeah?
Gorgons. Rot.
Plus, got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Alright, hold cast. Bows drop. Stuck in them faster. Whenever you're hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. Oh my god, yes!
And here we go.
Yes!
Should be something useful here.
Your cast deals more. Gain 1 for your cast. Restores when you enter a chamber. It's like I can get it all. So why wouldn't I? Another friendship! Ooh, or a key. Go for a key, that's a boss, but friendship is fine. I need lots of friendship bottles.
Spreaders.
Sorry,
That's for
what?
last time.
Oh, that's who killed me last time?
More coming then. Sweet.
Oh, and you get max life too? Oh, heck yeah. I don't know where my other one is. Oh, there it is. Come on. Alright. I just spent a bunch of money, so palm. Yeah? Just a straight palm.
Gods grant me strength.
Alright, your cast is wide, short range that inflicts, so more damage. Or my dash does more damage. Oh. I have been using it a lot.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery, who lies ahead, awaiting patiently its time to strike.
What?
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
Question. Diamond? What does diamond give me? Oh, we got this, Nina!
Hello? Oh, great.
Ah, baby snakes! Oh, gotta kill all the babies.
Decided harness the ocean's might.
Ah!
Decided of course, nephew.
First try, let's go!
A diamond.
Yeah, what does a diamond do, man?
Should fetch me something good back home.
Alright. Yay, diamond. Yay, nectar.
You surpassed my Hydra.
I sure did, Father.
What you got for sale? Deal more damage. Restore when you enter. Start encounters with your god gauge full. Alright, let's say... more damage or more health. More damage. I'm not selling anything. Alright, I see no sparkles. Woo!
Enough of this place. Check.
Oh, where am I now? Thanks, Mother Happy. I don't know. Right, like we'll find out. Ooh, pretty.
The fields of Elysium.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If I can make it to the 3rd place on my first time playing, I don't think it's gonna take me a year. At least I don't hope.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
Wait, if this is a paradise, why are they here then?
Luxuriantly? Really?
Ooh. An upgrade or another boon? Another boon.
Bright swords.
Ah!
That eyeball, is that him? That one's rearming. Cries of battle. In the name of Hades.
Alright. After slaying a foe, your next attack deals more damage. Your doom effects continuously strike weak foes. Ooh. Ooh. They'd be working together. Yes! Make them work together! Alright, what we got? Getting money or getting a health upgrade? Health upgrade?
Chariot. Knight. Time to collect.
Hold on before I touch shop. What's this? Let me touch shop real quick.
Let's see.
Start encounters with gauge. Your attack. I already have one of these. Hold on. I need money.
Whatever, let's try it.
Bring it on.
Who dares?
Let's go!
Fine. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Collect. Excellent.
Alright. Gems or his shop? Oh, I just bought a bunch of stuff, so... The boss, though. Do it. Be brave! Be strong!
Strongbows.
Ooh. I'll take an upgrade. Alright, your attack fires a wave that pierces foes. Your special makes you lunge ahead, then becomes sturdy. Or your attacks deal damage to 5% of your current bonus damage. I'm gonna say that.
Thanks, Daedalus.
Do we know what that does? Undiscovered, undiscovered artifacts. No, these are just people. What does it do? One way to find out, Nina.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. Ah, I don't see why not. Who or what is that?
Chaos. There must be someplace even darker, even deeper than the lowest depths of Tartarus, for even Tartarus spring forth from somewhere. Is this Nyx? Hold on, I see Sparkle.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
Am I getting a boon from
I
Chaos?
best take all the evidence I find. This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello, may I ask who's calling?
The Olympians have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Who are you and why are you so pretty?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met, in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
They are holding Earth in their hands. Oh, I hit death instead of Pokemon. Dang it! Well. Alright. For the next 4 encounters, you have negative speed, but you find more money. For the next 4 encounters, you can't gain money, but you gain an extra slot. Or, each time you special, you lose health. I'm gonna take this!
I'll have to withstand the whims of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
Oh.
You've come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Oh, I'm ready. I have seen art of this person.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Oh, you're not the champion?
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium? You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
Yeah!
I can't. Rile them up.
Come on. We did really good, though. I did really good.
Oh, that bull hits rather hard.
Look at all the stuff I have. That was a really good run.
Hypnos must be on break.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Oh. Caleb.
Those shades are always milling about.
Whatever you do, don't get on Nyx's bad side. Cause of death, fall damage. Is that the doors? Alright. So, my urns may now contain money. How much do I have? I only have 30, so yes.
Here, the underworld could always use a little extra renovating, right?
That's it. I have no more money. But I can upgrade for tensies. Ooh. Right. I can give Cerberus one. Hold on. Is Nyx here? Nyx.
Hey, the lounge is open.
What's this?
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Obviously, it's not me.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
Trade?
Greetings, broker.
For unlocking Infernal. Escape from the underworld cannot be bargained for. Fortunately, some things can. For gifting to friends or for trade. Price your. Oh, so you exchange it for this stuff. Got it. They're cooking. Hold on, Meg. 1 second.
Oh, the prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Medusa.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Oh my god, I love her! A splendid house such as the Master's own requires a great deal of cleaning, and the little Gorgon seems forever doomed to do it all herself.
Greetings, chef.
Oh my god, I love her. Alright, what's up, Meg?
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone.
Talk.
I'll tear you limb from limb out there next time you mark my words.
Good talk.
Not as comfy as it
Don't
looks.
you have someplace else to be?
It'd be fun if I could just see, like, hold on, my like little hands just pop up like, what you doing? Paperwork. All right, I pet you.
Always feel better talking to you, boy. How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his 3 heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
That wonderful, huh?
Prince.
What's up, man?
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
I don't know where Nyx has gone. I want to give her my gifts, but she is not here. Dad, do you want one? No, Dad doesn't even want to talk to me. I'm gonna give one to Puppy.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Mother has left us. We're gonna die.
Thank you, boy.
An old spiked collar. Look at that. Look at that. Give him one too.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Hear what happens when you get full hearts. Alright, I only had the 2. Room. Yeah, I only picked up like 2 keys. Barely anything. Raise your supply. Yes. You'll bonus damage to foes within them. This.
See you, Mira.
Hey, Skelly.
Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay.
We got, what do we got here?
What's this one here?
Skelly wouldn't leave us. Right, Skelly's with us forever. Okay, cool. So, like, we are super close to ranking that up. That's nice. Takes 20% less damage from the front, but 10 more from the back. Clear to encounter. Or adds 25 to your life total. Yeah, I'm a be grinding this game. I'm assuming I can only equip 1. But money is nice. The money got me far, because I could just buy all the upgrades. Not to mention that boon of like, oh, you lose like half your health, but every time you hit somebody, you gain health. Do I have it in me to do one more? Because I'm starting to get a bit of a headache. And looking at the time, it's almost been 7 hours, and I do have to edit this thing. We have 3 videos that are going to come out of this. Is there a save? How do I make sure it saves? Yeah, let's go one more time.
One more time.
One more time, and then we'll stop.
Thank the fates.
What's up, Zeus?
My greetings, young nephew. And more importantly, my blessing and my strength be with you as you journey towards your rightful home.
Calm down. Yeah, you know I'm gonna do the chain. Ooh. It's chain lightning when you damage a foe. Yeah, no.
All right, Lord Zeus. Heads up.
To save your progress in the run instead of giving up, complete the encounter and enter the next room. This should let the quit option appear instead of give up, letting you exit the game with the progress saved. You can then continue from where you left off. Okay. I'm going to go into the next room. And then I imagine I quit, or do I quit once I've killed everything? Because, like, if I quit now, will it still be saved here? Or will it be like, oh, you have to re-enter the room? Instead of giving up, complete the encounter and enter the next room. Okay, so I'm I'm gonna enter the next room, right? To save what I've done. Right? Right? We'll go with it. It's the very beginning. It's fine. That's all Google says. All right. Oh my goodness, my brain is a little bit on fire from all the killing we did. But you know what? We're doing great. We got to the third world. We met somebody named Chaos. We got to see Mama Nyx and all the good chunk of the gods. We're crushing it. Remember to quit, not give up. Yes, I will make sure to hit quit. Here, I'm going to hit it now just to make sure. Progress saved less than a minute ago. Perfect. Awesome. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for more of Hades. I hope I can do good, but all right. Zeus Massey. Bye-bye.